Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, it is another crochet hair install video. In today's crochet hair, as you also saw from the title, is the Afri Naptural, which is under the umbrella of Main Concept. It is their Aruba soft deep hair. I have it in the color T1B30. This hair is 14 inches. I purchased this hair with my own coins from the site Elevate Styles. I'll link it down below. I bought several packs of this. It is a 3 times pack, and that means it's supposed to be like 3 times the hair, which I always am skeptical about whether one sliver of hair would be 1 pack. It never feels like this alone should be 1 pack, but so it says I will be using this hair. It is pre-stretched for the most natural look, it claims. Without further ado, why don't I just get started with this install? My braid pattern is a straight back braid pattern as done by my mom as per usual, sewn up into a little bun in the back. She did this last night for me so that I could install this hair for you guys today. If you want to see how I get this hair installed, just keep watching. A closer look at my braid pattern. Again, I have 9 braids all going straight back, coalescing into a little bun that is sewn up in the back. Braid pattern, as usual, like I said, it was done by my mother. So after taking the hair out the pack, I retract my earlier statement that I don't believe 1/3 of these would be enough for a full pack. I do actually believe that if you were to separate this 3 times pack, one kind of section would be equal to 1 pack of hair. But this is just a closer look at this hair. Again, the color is T1B30. I'm going to install this hair like I always do by pushing the crochet needle through my braid, attaching the middle of the hair, pulling both the hair and the needle through enough to create a little loop, and then pulling the strand through twice, so double knotting the hair. After the very first one, I realized this hair is a kind of thicker hair, so I started splitting the hair. And as you can notice, even when you split it, the hair is kind of like a normal size. So I do think the chunks are on the larger side. So you're probably going to want to split each strand of hair. So as you can see, as I'm splitting it right now, it's still a sizable amount. And I'm going to continue that same process of pulling the hair through and double knotting the hair. You know, when we get to the front, I like to invisible knot my hair. So that's essentially the same technique, pushing the crochet needle through my braid and then attaching the hair through, creating that loop. But instead of pulling both strands through twice, I bring one strand through once. That creates a little bit of a smaller, more invisible knot to make that natural looking hairline, which is what I strive for with my crochet hair. So I'm going to continue that through the front, I'd say 1 to 2 inches of my hair. So this is a finished look at the install of the Aruba Soft Deep Hair from Afri Naptural. I ended up using 1 2/3 pack, so I opened up the second pack. This is the second pack, and I only used 2 rows of it. So 1 row is in tack, so I don't think you need to buy more than 2 packs of this hair for a full look. Again, let me lean in so you guys can see how the T1B30 color is looking and how the drop is dropping on this 14 inches. Again, I do not cut the hair prior to coming on, so you're seeing it's full 14 inches of length. I haven't even cut it for any layering, so this is how it kind of falls in the front. Now, overall, it has been, what, 3.5 years since I've put a main concept hair in my hair. Might be even closer to 4 since I've put a main concept hair in my head. And I forgot how the texture feels. Back when I was trying main concept heavily, the thing that set it apart from the free tresses and the outres and the sensationals was the feel of the hair. It's a really great mix between, it's not super soft, it's not super shiny, it's not like plasticky shiny, but it's also not super rigid, not super rough. I think that's one thing that Afri Naptural does really well. And also they create really good lightweight hair. They were one of the first brands that I noticed with putting pre-stretched on their packaging at a time when I was like, I don't fully know what pre-stretch mean. And they used to put like pre-feathered as well on some of their hair. This hair does not claim to be pre-feathered. Someone explained to me in the comments that pre-stretch just helps give it a natural look, so you're not stretching it yourselves. Not that I would even know how to stretch your hair myself. It really does create very lightweight, natural looking, where it's not the hair going from like kind of bulky at the top and bulky at the end. Some hair has the same, I'd say, density of bulkiness at the top that it has at the bottom. It continues all throughout. If it's big and chunky, it's big and chunky. Whereas this hair feels light. It gets a lighter density as it gets towards the ends. It's kind of, big and full and voluminous, and then it kind of lightly feathers out to like just a natural feel. I really like that about these hair. I think the ombre of the T1B30 looks really nice. It blends really well. The install time was quick on this, 1 hour. I timed it because I was listening to a podcast that was already 30 minutes in. It was a 90-minute podcast, and I finished right at the end when they were closing out. So it was 1 hour from beginning to me ending, and then my mom's breakdown took an hour, so 2 hours. And again, I was filming this and it still only took me an hour to film. So very quick and easy install, very easy hair to split as well. So I split the hair in some pieces in the back and I didn't in some places. I think that gives it more of a natural look, the fact that I kind of teetered between splitting and not splitting the hair. But one strand of this hair, depending on where you pull from, can be kind of, I'd say, chunky. It can be, this can be, I know on camera might not look it, but it's kind of a bigger strand. If you just want to split this hair down the middle, it's a pretty easy hair to split. And I think these are more manageable sizes. And I did invisible knot in the front, so pulling one strand through for a more natural looking hairline. And this is overall my first day thoughts though. You guys know I will do a review video, a full review video where I'm wearing the hair out. And since I'm taking this hair on vacation with me, I will be swimming in this hair. So there will be a lot of tests in my review video, which will come a few weeks after this video. So if you want to make sure that you catch that review video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 to keep up with my shenanigans in real time. TikTok at Lia Lavon, which is a bit more real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.